Thank you. So my name's Tony Cruz, and I'm here with...
My name is Robert Savageau.
Okay. All right. So now, when did it all start for you?
When it started, I would say probably Back to the Future.
Okay.
I say that got me pretty inspired. That and my grandfather worked for the city, and he mowed lawns for like the Capitol. And he found a little clear skateboard that he gave to me, and that was about 4th grade, so right around like 1986 maybe. That's kind of what got me excited about riding a skateboard. You know, it was like riding a bike. It was freeing. So
1986, man, I wasn't even born yet. Man, so what kind of board was that, or what,
I'm not even sure what it was. All I know is it had a pointy nose. It was clear. It had like roller skate looking wheels on it.
Okay.
And that was where it kind of like, you know, got the synapses in my brain firing and inspiring.
That's cool. That's cool. Okay. What do you like more? Do you like skateboarding more or snowboarding more?
Well, I started as a skateboarder, so I would say that's where my true, like, you know, the love of riding would be there. And living in North Dakota, we have some long winters, and so that's kind of how I got into snowboarding, because you couldn't really skate, you know, in the winter here. A buddy of mine, Bruner, had a Chris Miller Schmidt stick that, you know, we both, it was his board, we rode the heck out of it. And then I remember one winter, him taking some like hiking boots out of the closet, and us, pretty much him screwing the boots to the skateboard that had this up kick nose, and going to like the dike and waiting in my socks for my turn to ride. That was my first experience snowboarding.
Oh, really? That's interesting.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
And now they have snowboards, right?
Yep. Yeah, that was probably 1988 when my first time snowboarding. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Awesome. So what board did you say that was?
It was a Chris Miller Schmidt stick, and it was like this weird looking cat on the bottom. So it was one of the first boards that had an upturned nose.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah, it was pretty neat. It was a good time.
All right. So what was your first setup, skateboard wise?
My first skateboard setup, I'll have to show you a picture later, but my first real skateboard setup, my mom had bought me a Veriflex 4x4 from Target.
Okay.
Yep.
Like, what is that?
Yeah, it was old. It was awesome. So that was the first skateboard. My first like real deck was a Steve Caballero mid. And I remember putting like the Veriflex trucks on it. And at the time you could go to Shields and you could buy wheels individually. Yeah. I remember buying 2 skateboard wheels that were like Powell Street Bones maybe. And that was, so I had Veriflex trucks, 2 Powell Street Bones, and a Caballero.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a Frankenstein of
It was definitely a Frankenstein setup. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, so what do you do for work, and what's your title?
What do I do for work now? Right now I'm looking for a job. I'm just trying to run the shop until we run out of the gear and sell or rent this building.
How long have you been operating as Savvy Snow and Skate?
2004 was my dad bought this building from a gentleman, and I've been renting it for the last 15 years. But we opened the day before Easter 2005. Okay. So this is the 15th winter.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, man, 15 years is a lot. This is a good run.
It was a long time. I mean, it didn't seem like it. It went very quickly.
Oh, yeah. Yep. What are some of your favorite skate spots?
Oh, man. Favorite skate spots. Hillside Skate Park's pretty rad. Okay. They built that in, I think, 1996. It was probably the first skate park in North Dakota. That's usually where, you know, I'll go with the kids and some friends. We'll go skate there. Mandan has a good skate park. It was always fun skating here when we had the indoor park or the ramp, you know. Montana definitely has, I think, some of the best skate parks around. There's one up on the reservation in Browning. is kind of, I think, one of the crown jewels of Montana.
You told me about that one. Yeah, and I put it onto my Google Maps, and I plan on going. I don't know when, but I plan on going.
It's a long ways to get there, but it's worth the drive. It's a fun skate park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're watching a YouTube video about it, and you were telling me how like it was constructed off of the land, right? Because it's on a reservation, so it makes sense, right?
It almost looks like the moon when you go there, because there's just lots and lots of bumps and humps, and you don't really have to push.
Yeah, that's so cool.
You just kind of cruise around and carve it, and it's fun.
Okay, so how many years have you been skating?
Oh shoot, since '86, so '96. 2006, 2016, probably 34 years.
Yeah.
Long time.
That's awesome. What's your favorite type of skating?
When I was a kid, it was schoolyards and launch ramps.
So like streets?
Yep.
Street
Yep. Ramps in the woods, skating the streets, launch ramps, little handrails. That was all kind of coming about when we were kids.
Yep.
Was everybody wanted to build a launch ramp and push it to a wall and see how high you could wall ride. That was kind of was kind of the big thing when I was growing up.
Yeah. Okay. And what do you now? You like more like tranny stuff?
I definitely like skating transition, just because there's less impact on the body.
Okay.
And if I want to keep rolling around on my skateboard, I'm not jumping down 12 stairs.
Yeah.
Compacting my spine. More so I'm about the pumping as opposed to the jumping.
Yeah, the last time I was here, you had everything set up in the back, and you were teaching me a little bit of how to pump and stuff like that, and I'm still trying to learn, man. I'm more of a street skater, but I do want to get into the whole transition scene.
Just bend your knees.
Yeah. Yep. So what are you riding right now? What is your setup?
Well, this tired skateboard.
Tired?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's tired.
Literally?
It's definitely tired.
Oh, is that the name of the brand?
Yep, the brand is called Tired.
Okay.
I have a new board someplace, but I kind of gravitate to riding back to this one. I don't know why. It has a longer wheelbase, and it's pretty chipped and beat up, and this is a great board. I like the way the trucks turn.
Oh yeah. What kind of trucks do you have on there?
They're independent, like 149.
149 independents?
Yep.
Okay.
And some
You grinded the hell out of this. Look at that.
Yep.
That's so cool.
I think these are Javier wheels.
Javier wheels?
I think so. I'm not quite sure. I can't remember who makes this wheel. But they work good.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that thing's pretty beat up.
Still kicking. That's awesome. Okay, so who do you look up to for skateboarding?
Who do I look up to? Oh man, a buddy of mine named Steve Johnson. My oldest son. There's a handful of like local guys that I really wish that I could skate like them.
Yeah.
Everybody tries to say a pro or whatnot. I mean, I like Tony Trujillo. He's pretty rad. Cardiel. Those were like influences when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Hasoy.
Okay. Who's that last one? Soy.
Hasoy.
Hasoy.
Christian Hasoy. Yeah.
Christian Hasoy. Okay.
Yeah, he was pretty inspiring when we were kids. He was going higher than anybody on the ramps and hooting and hollering and getting everybody kind of excited. He was an inspiration. He's burned into my brain.
Yeah. That's cool.